Hello, welcome to Yoga IRL. My name is Claire, and today I'll be taking you through a wrist-free yoga flow. This class is designed for if you have any wrist injuries or your wrists are sore from doing too much yoga or any other kind of repetitive movements, and you don't feel comfortable having weight bearing or any other like wrist heavy movements. So no down dogs, no chaturanga, no arm stuff in this class, but we'll still be getting a nice workout, so you'll still be up and moving. If you have a cast, this class might work, although I would check with your doctor, obviously. And if you have a sling, this will be a challenge because we'll be doing some balancing stuff, and it might be hard to have your balance if you have one arm in. So just kind of a heads up, a general wrist-free class, but maybe not suitable for all wrist-free people. So just a warning, but otherwise this will be a fun flow, so nothing to worry about. We're going to be doing Malasana, so if you know a block is comfortable under your hips in that pose, have a block or whatever it is that you'd like to put under your hips. But otherwise you shouldn't need any props for this class. So we'll begin in a comfortable seated position of your choice. And I encourage you to just close your eyes or soften your gaze and start to turn your attention inward. Start to notice your breathing. Just notice the inhale and the exhale and how it feels in your body. Take a deep inhale through your nose or mouth. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Nice. Bring your hands to your chest in gratitude for this practice. And maybe you'd like to set an intention here today. Seal that intention with an inhale and a sigh out. Inhale. And sigh it out. Great, you can open your eyes now. For the duration of this class, if this hand movement isn't available to you, and I say bring your hands to your heart, I encourage you to just place one hand over the other on your chest. It will do the same thing. Just a little heads up if you're not bending your wrist today. So we'll start with some simple cat-cow movements from seated. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. So we're just going to take these, again, you're going to have your hands on your knees, but there's no pressure here, so you could even float your hands if you wanted. So you're just going to inhale, arch your back like you're in cow, look up, and exhale, round it out. Keep staying light on your wrists. Inhale, forward, up into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last time, inhale. Look up and exhale, round it out. Great. We're going to come to stand, so however you want to get there. Let's see if I can do it without hands. Oh, made it. All right, find yourself standing in mountain pose. Your big toes can be touching, or you can have your feet hip-width apart. Feel your soles on the earth. Stack your knees over ankles, hips over knees, shoulders over hips, head over shoulders. So you're in a nice straight line. Good. Take a moment here. Feel your body underneath you. Bring your hands to your chest. Bend your knees and come into chair pose. Sending your hips back. Make sure you can still see your knees, or still see your toes past your knees. One more inhale here. And stand up. Beautiful. Get heavy on your right foot and lift your left knee up to hip height. And you can stay here or gently guide that knee out to the side. Again, you're not using your hand here for support. You could just rest your hand on the outside or rest it on the top. Your other hand can be anywhere that's comfortable on your hip, on your side, extended out to the side. Great, one more breath here. And on the exhale, bring your knee back to center. Take your right arm, cross it over your left knee, and come into a twist. You can extend your back arm out behind you in a straight line or keep it bent. One more inhale here. And come back to center and replace your foot on the ground. Switch sides. Get heavy on your left foot. Lift your right knee up. And you can take it out to the side. Taking your left arm out wherever is comfortable. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring your foot back to center. Good, taking that twist. Left arm crosses over right knee and reach behind you with your arm bent or stretched out long. One more inhale here. And come back to center. Hands to your heart and both feet down into mountain pose. Lovely. Make sure that you are facing the long edge of your mat. We'll be coming into some lunges from here. Inhale your right knee up and step it back into high lunge. Extend your arms up. Inhale, reach long through both legs up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, come back down into low lunge with a bent back knee. Fists or hands at your side. Inhale, up, lengthen long. Exhale, sink down to the earth. Inhale, up. And bend both knees, sinking down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. You can straighten your back knee as much as feels comfortable for your hip. And then reach your arms up for full high lunge. Hands to your heart, look forward and step forward. Great. Lift your left knee up and step back into high lunge. Arms reach up. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend both knees and bring your fists to your sides. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend your knees. Last time, inhale, up. Exhale, low lunge or high lunge. Straighten your back knee and lift your arms up. Inhale long, hands to your heart, and step forward into mountain. Great. Lift your left knee up and send your foot back for warrior two this time. Back leg parallel to the short edge of your mat, front knee bent. Nice and deep. Rest in this pose for a moment. Breathing into your legs, into your torso. Good. Inhale, reach back into reverse warrior. And then exhale, come forward into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, and hold here for a moment. Feel both sides of your rib cage get long, so no crunching on either side, especially on the bottom side. One more inhale here, and exhale back up into warrior two. Hands to your heart and step up to mountain pose. Take a deep inhale here and side out. Lift your right knee up and step back into warrior two. Back foot parallel to the short edge of your mat. Arms stretching out long, deep bend in your front knee. Breathe here for a moment. Feel strong. Inhale back into a reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. And rest here for a moment. Keep both sides of your torso long. Roots through the back foot. And then come back up to warrior two. Hands to your heart and step up to mountain pose. Great. Face the long edge of your mat and step wide. Have your toes pointed out, your heels pointed in, and extend your arms out to the side for star pose. Inhale here, feeling large and expansive. Exhale, bend both knees, bend your elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, expand. Exhale down. Inhale up, reaching out. Exhale down, feeling strong in your legs. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Turn your toes in and heels out so that you have parallel feet. Take your hands to your hips. Inhale, extend up. And then exhale, bending your knees, fold forward as far as is comfortable for you. Breathe here. Bend your elbows. You can hold on to either elbow with opposite hands and sway side to side. Let your head dangle. Feel your spine release. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your hips and come all the way up to stand. Bring both feet underneath you, a little bit wider than hips width apart. Point your toes out, heels in, hands to your heart, and come down into Malasana. This is where you might want a block underneath you to sit on any of the heights. This could feel really nice. While you're here, you're not putting pressure on your wrists, but you're using your outer glutes to keep your legs wide. So really your hands are just here for show. Place your right hand down to the ground or hover it. Kind of tuck your right shoulder next to your right knee. And then inhale, lift your left arm up, getting a nice side stretch. Breathe into the stretch. Make sure that your left knee is not caving inwards, but staying straight. Inhale back to center. Extend your left arm out and other side. Right arm reaches up and over. Right knee stays strong, pointing out to the side, not collapsing in. Breathe into your right rib cage. And inhale back to center. Great. Come down into child's pose, however you need to get there. Big toes together, knees wide. Inhale long and exhale. Melt your heart down to the ground, forehead down to the ground. Take 5 breaths here. Inhale, come up onto your elbows. You might walk yourself a little bit further up, and we're coming into puppy pose. So have your hips over your knees, and then extend your arms out in front of you, getting a chest opener here. Keep a little engagement in your lower abs so that your hips aren't splaying up to the sky and you're not crunching into your lower back. Keep a little action in there, tucking your tailbone, keeping your back nice and flat. Great. Come forward onto your elbows. You can clasp your hands and tuck your toes, come up into Dolphin Pose, getting a stretch through the back of your legs. You shouldn't be feeling this in your wrists, but if you are, please drop back into Child's Pose and just take a rest here. Breathe in this inversion. You can pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other. And drop back down into Child's Pose, arms extended. Come on up to sit and sit down on your bum. Take your legs out in front of you, and we're coming into double pigeon. So take your right leg over your left, directly over your left. So your right ankle is over your left knee, right knee is over your left foot. And you could stay up, or you can walk yourself forward for a slightly deeper stretch. Breathe here. Come on back up to center, and then cross your right knee over your left for cow face pose. Take your right arm out to the side, lift your arm up, and then bend your elbow. Take your left hand to your right elbow, and then gently pull your right elbow over, getting a stretch in your arm, maybe down into your shoulder. If this isn't working for you because you've got wrist or other arm stuff going on, you could just keep your hands down or anywhere that feels good to you. And release your arms down. Release your legs. You can stretch your legs out in front of you to kind of give them a little wiggle, a little shake, and switch sides. Right leg will be on the bottom, crossed in front of you. And take your left leg over your right. Left knee is over your right foot. Left ankle is on your right knee. Inhale here. And if you'd like, you can walk yourself forward into a fold. Inhale up. Then cross your left knee over your right, coming into cow face pose. And if you did it on the other side, you can take your left arm up and bend the elbow, and then take your right arm to your left elbow for a gentle pull. This is optional. One more inhale in this pose. Exhale, release your hands and release your feet. Shake them out. Good. Come down onto your back. Bend your left knee into your chest, grabbing it with your hands, and extend your right leg out long, flexing both feet. Then take your left knee over your body into a twist. Try to keep your left shoulder anchored on the ground. If this is too much, you can always bend your right knee and make this a double knee twist. One more inhale here. Exhale, roll your knee back over and switch sides. Right knee into your chest, left leg out long. And take it into a twist. Drop your right knee over your left. Try to keep your right shoulder on the ground, even if that means your right knee doesn't quite make it all the way to the other side. You can either look up or you can turn your head over your right shoulder for a slightly deeper twist. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring your knee back over center and bring both knees into your chest. You can come into Shavasana here. I've got a couple of guided meditations for you. I've got a 10-minute and a 5-minute one. You could find those up there in the cards. Otherwise, that's the end of this flow. So you're welcome to join me in seated or take Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me in this quick wrist-free flow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and comment. If you have any recommendations or suggestions, I would love to hear them. So please feel free to comment. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the mat soon. Thank you so much for practicing with me.